Hey, it's Ryan from Upfit Supply, and in this video we're going to be unboxing a Holman 42-inch by 46-inch shelf. Let's get into it. All right, this is a 42-inch wide shelf by 46 inches high. Your standard Holman shelf is 14 inches deep. Holman was formerly known as Cargo Master, so if you see Cargo Master on anything in your box, on your packaging, wherever, Holman and Cargo Master are the same thing. They just recently changed their name from Cargo Master to Holman. So ships like this in the box, we had 3 little straps on here to keep everything together in shipping. And on top, everything's nicely packed. Like I said, that Cargo Master logo, some of these say Holman, some of them say Cargo Master still, but this is the same company. You get a 3-year warranty with Holman products. They just have a policy, make sure that you buy from an authorized reseller or else your warranty claim could be denied. So make sure you're buying from an authorized reseller like upfitsupply.com. We have a parts list. This is for the hardware for installing the shelf after it's assembled. And then we have additional installation instructions right here for the shelf for actually assembling it. So looks like we have a different parts list right here. I love to see this little quality control stamp on here. Make sure that you have everything in the box before you get too far into assembly or installation, because nothing's more frustrating than getting that far along and not realizing that you're missing something. Nice little foam piece here, and we are greeted by our nice little end panel here. This is our Holman gray powder coat finish. They use the same color for their partitions, their cabinets, their drawers, their shelving. All their accessories are basically the same gray powder coat finish on the interior. On their ladder racks and things like that, they go with the traditional white, but for the interior products, it is this gray finish. A couple of features that I like about the Holman shelving is they give you these tabs here that are cut out of the end panels. And the way that it works is you just kind of slide your shelf in here, and then you put 2 screws to attach the shelf to the end panel. So you get that extra added, what's the word? Not security, but you get that extra added stability with these tabs in there. The other thing I like about these shelves is they have these weld nuts in place. And these are for attaching your shelving as well as your end panels. So the other thing I like about Holman shelving is they give you the end panels with the shelf. A lot of other shelving companies, they either give you a piece of cardboard for back here, or they don't give it to you, you have to buy it separately. So that's the nice thing about the Holman products, is they give you the back panels, and we'll see those once we get further along in this unboxing. So pre-welded nuts basically in the back of this end panel, and then the shelf also has a pre-mounted nut on the shelf itself. So really assembly, all that you need is a Phillips head screwdriver and Phillips head screws. No wrenches or anything like that to hold your nuts or anything like that. So nice little design here with the Holman end panels. We do have our hardware right here, which we'll open up in a minute. So like I said, this is a 42 by 46 inch shelf. So you do get 3 shelves with it. You get your 2 end panels right here as I unwrap them. I like that they're in this foam, keep them from getting scratched up in transit. So these are our end panels right here. And again, we have on the back of our end panels, these are the back panels, these are the end panels. End panels, we have the pre-threaded nuts already attached there. So again, it's just your button head screws that you're gonna use to attach these to the back of the shelving unit. And we have 2 of them here in the kit. You can see just the way they have this bend in the sheet metal, nice little rigid stability that you're getting in the shelving unit. Now here we get one of our shelves. Again, this is gonna be a 42-inch wide shelf, but basically all the other sizes are the same in terms of features and functionality and all that. You can see right here we have little tabs. These are what slide into those tabs on the end panels. So you slide the shelf in like this into those tabs, or it can slide in like this, so you can mount the shelf flush on top like this, or you can have it cradled like this depending on your needs. You can also see we have all these pre-drilled holes on the shelf, some elongated, some circular, And this is for mounting all your different accessories. So you can put a drawer unit on here, dividers on here, a shelf door, bins, all sorts of different accessories on these shelves. And they have pre-drilled holes basically that those accessories line up to make mounting those accessories really simple on this shelf. So we're gonna have one more thing I wanted to show. On the front of the shelf here, we have our welded on nuts. So you're literally just putting in a bolt, screw, and it goes into that pre-threaded location. So really simple assembly of this shelf. Some more dunnage in here, some foam blocks. Got our third shelf, exactly the same. You don't have to use all the shelves if you don't want to. If you had a situation where you only needed to use 2 of them, you can do that. If you wanted to add an additional shelf, you can do that. You've got a lot of different options with shelving. Again, you can mount it flush like this. Maybe you got a toolbox with a clipping system like a pack out. You can mount that here flush. Or maybe you've got some bins or just whatever that you want this lip here to keep things from falling out. You can do that too. And a third shelf, and then finally our end panel. So we have a left and right end panel. We've got our mounting feet holes for mounting to the floor of the van. And then, let's see here. I'm just gonna move this to the floor so we can, other thing I want to point out, sorry. The thing I want to point out of this, we do have the double wall cardboard box here with this shelf now. So that just makes it a little bit stronger while it's in transit getting to you. Now in our hardware box here, there's basically gonna be 2 types of hardware. We're gonna have these brackets, which are for attaching the shelving once it's assembled to the van. So it includes all of that in the kit. Some shelving manufacturers don't do that. You got that here. Then we're going to have our shelf installation hardware right here. So this is all the hardware you need to install the shelf in the van. We've got spacers, plus nuts, washers, and looks like bolts and nuts in here. I like that they separate this. This is a newer thing, I think, from Holman, so that's pretty cool. If you're gonna use the plus nuts, meaning these are little pieces of hardware that you can put into an existing hole in the van or drill a hole, put this in here and then use a tool, and it actually compresses up against the sheet metal. It gives you a nice little threaded location to put a bolt into and secure it to the side of the van. You do need a tool to expand these, so if you don't have one, make sure you get one. You can get one at upfitsupply.com. That's all the hardware you need for installing the shelf. And this is all the hardware that you need for assembling the shelf. So again, this is just button head screws. There's a couple of nuts in here, I think, for, actually not quite sure why they included those because I don't think you need them for assembling this shelf. But just these Phillips head screws to assemble the shelf. So super simple assembly. And okay, that's why they included the nuts. These are little lance supports. So they're little angle brackets that you're gonna put in the corner of the shelf, and it just gives you that much more stability with the shelf in the back of the van. So that's a nice little feature from Holman that they include as well. That's what those nuts were for in this kit. So everything that you need to assemble and install this shelf in the van, your back panel is included, your endless options for mounting the shelving and all the different accessories and stuff like that, your assembly and installation hardware, your 3-year warranty, just a great buy from Holman. Now, if you're looking for this shelf or any other equipment to upfit your van so that it's work ready, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan, and have a good one.